Hi, it's the Tasmanian Devil, and today I want to talk to you about a couple beauty hacks that I use. These are hopefully ones that you haven't heard before, but these are ones that I use myself, so I know that they work, some of which I found by accident by just messing around with some of the things that I had. But I will tell you now that they work, and they work really well. So I'm going to start off with one that involves more makeup than the other ones, which is using liquid latex and your eyelash glue. Now, I've noticed quite a few people struggle with false eyelashes, and even those that put on false eyelashes quite a lot seem to still struggle with getting them to stay in place, or keeping them where you actually want them, because the glue just doesn't dry fast enough. So what I found is that liquid latex, when I put that on my skin, it dries very quickly and it's very sticky. This actual lip glue doesn't dry all that fast. So what I've learnt to do is, with my little bottle of liquid latex, which you can get in any costume shop or even online for about £8, and your bottle of eyelash glue, prices vary, this cost me about £6 I think. So you'll get your wand out of your actual glue, and then you just dip the tip in the liquid latex, and then you would put that on your eyelashes, and then when it comes in contact with the warmth of your skin, it actually makes it dry a lot faster. This, coupled with the use of long pointed tweezers, I find that you can get closer to your eye this way. As long as you keep the tips clean so they don't stick, you will use this on your inner and outer eye instead of using your fingers, which often get in the way. The only problem with this is you have to be very careful, because this is obviously thin pointed metal. You don't want that going in your eye, and obviously that's where you're going to be going. I find using this makes things a lot easier and a lot faster, and as long as you don't get any glue on the tips, and as long as you only hold on to the actual eyelashes, it really works. And another tip along with the eyelashes is using this, once you've got them in place, while the glue is drying, it will be more dry actually on your lash line than anywhere else. So what I often do is, with the tip, I will go and pinch my eyelashes onto the bottom of the fake ones, so that it makes a seamless seal, and those eyelashes will help keep it in place, because not only is it now attached to the top of your eyelid, it is now attached with eyelashes. Now, I'm sure some people are going to be worried that because I've now attached glue to my eyelashes, that when I take them off, it pulls the eyelashes out. I've only ever pulled out maybe one or two using that technique. I don't know what it is that makes the eyelashes actually come out. I think they're probably just loose. When I pull my eyelashes off, even if I've attached them, I often don't pull out any lashes. Maybe you're being a bit too rough, maybe you're using too much glue. I often don't use a lot of glue when I am putting my false eyelashes on. My next beauty hack is when washing your face. I used to use cleanser because I used to suffer with quite bad skin. I recently learned that I can't necessarily use cleanser because they're very harsh for my skin, and I've actually got sensitive skin, which I didn't know. I would often become very red after washing my face for this reason. I was using too harsh chemicals on my skin. And doing a bit of research and a bit of looking around at some advice some people were giving, I landed on using mouthwash as a cleanser. And I use Listerine Original. Now, the reason I use Listerine Original is that I use this in tattooing to disinfect my needles whilst I'm changing colours. So I pour a little bit of this into my water, and that will disinfect my needle while I'm changing the colour within the distilled water anyway. And because it's a disinfectant, I use this on my skin. So what I do is I get a little pad and then I'll saturate that with a bit of Listerine, and I will, in a circular motion, go around my face. And when you take it away, you see that you'll have dirt on it, and that's how dirty your skin is. But because it is a gentle disinfectant, you can dilute it if you have to using distilled water. So you'll boil a kettle, wait until it cools down, pour it into a cup, pour some of that in there as well, and you could use that. I find using it straight from the bottle works really well. For the last 2 days I've been using this and I've not had any breakouts. My skin has actually become a lot clearer. I'm not left with red skin. I don't feel like I've burnt myself either, because most of the cleansers I use I feel burnt afterwards. This has a really nice smell. It's not minty. I don't know what the smell is. Oh, it is a little bit minty. I've not actually tasted any of it. It's for my skin. It does smell nice. But yeah, I don't know what it is in there. I think it's the fact that it's just a disinfectant makes it work. Oh no, there we go, because it's got alcohol in it, and alcohol dries out your skin, which is exactly what you want to do. But because it's mixed with water and alcohol, I don't know the percentage of alcohol, but that's really good for drying your skin out. So if you've got any spots or blackheads, just doing that will just destroy the bacteria in your skin and dry it out, unlike most cleansers that I've used in the past. With that being said, I have this tiny bottle here. I've not used this one yet, but I don't see a problem in using a minty one. Oh, my lid is cracked. Oh, it matches my hair and it smells so nice. Again, if I wanted to take this for travel, if I'm going to a festival and I wanted to cleanse my skin or feel a bit more fresh, not only could I use it as a mouthwash, I can also use it as a face cleanser. Sticking with the face and more skin issues, I'm hoping a few of you know that using toothpaste is very good if you've got bad skin. Bad skin in the sense of you've got any spots. Now, I suggested this technique to a friend and she seemed to get on well with it, or fairly well at least. I've got a tube of travel toothpaste. This is just Superdrug brand, only because it was really cheap. I thought I just need a small one. I don't need a big tube of toothpaste unless I'm planning on using it to brush my teeth as well. I've got a big one for that anyway. So I've got this one. Annoyingly, I thought it's going to be white, but it isn't. It matches my hair again. It's green, and the technique for this is what I had to teach my friend. You take just this tiny bit. Can you see that tiny bit? Just, you can barely even see it. So a tiny bit, and that will cover. Depends on the problem area. It could cover up to about 4 or 5 spots, or a large area. Say if you've got a cluster somewhere, you just keep patting it on your skin, and like I said, that tiny bit could do quite a bit. You don't want to just put a big blob on wherever your problem is, because the whole thing that I've learnt with that is that if you do it properly, if you just put a tiny bit on, you can put it on in the morning and go out for the day, and it will reduce the size of your spot or blackhead over, like, during the day. When you get home at night, you wash your face, and then you can do it again, and you might only have to do it once or twice. Depends on how bad you've got it. Depends on how often you'll do this. But I find that if I've got a breakout, I put a little bit on during the night, and in the morning the size is reduced by 80%, if not completely gone. I will say that if you have spots due to acne, this can help, but it will not remove them completely, and you will always get breakouts. Using the mouthwash again instead of a cleanser might work better for you, for the fact that the cleansers, when I had really bad skin through when I was growing up as a teenager, when I would cleanse, I would often, because I was so self-conscious, I would over-cleanse. Whereas with the mouthwash, you can't necessarily do that, because once you've got so much disinfectant on your face, your body just, that's it, it's just getting rid of dirt. It's not getting rid of your oils. That's the difference. Cleansers get rid of the oil. The disinfectant, the mouthwash, gets rid of the bacteria. Now this is what you want to do, get rid of bacteria, because you need that oil in your skin. Same with using this instead of usual spot cream, because I find that I use Freedom as a preventative. I will put that on every night. I find that it can make my skin a little bit dry, or it feels, I feel like a slight tingling sensation where it feels like it might be burning my skin slightly, and I would think it would be eating away at some of my oils. Whereas toothpaste, I don't put toothpaste all over, unlike the Freedom. I put toothpaste on my problem areas only. And again, this is so fast acting that you put a little bit on during the day or during the night. I suggest night, but if you're really self-conscious about getting rid of them quickly, I'd say put them on during the day and at night, along with using the mouthwash. So that is my beauty tips and tricks. I know I didn't have that many, but to be honest, they've all been done before. So I thought these are a couple new ones that hopefully a few of you will enjoy using, and let me know in the comments if you have any new ones. Let me know if you've had any of these before. You obviously had the toothpaste one, I'm sure. If you use them, please let me know how you get on. Let me know if they've worked for you. Let me know if you've got any adaptations to them. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you really like this video, can you please subscribe and share it so your friends can learn my tips and tricks too. And in the comments, please let me know of any videos you'd like to see in the future, and I will see what I can do. So that's goodbye from me, and I will see you next time.